Welcome to another Candy Jack's Toy Box. Today we're going to be talking about a very weird, controversial toy from 1989. This is Maxx FX. The basic concept, I don't know the exact history here. I did zero researching because I'm super professional. But this was intended to be, I guess, kind of like a secret agent, superhero kind of character that uses special makeup effects to do his stuff to fight crime or whatever. I think I heard he also could like get powers of the characters he dressed as from the makeup. I don't really know. It wasn't that interesting, to be honest. I did see some pictures of some of the prototypes. There's going to be characters like, I guess, like a Dracula-esque thing. Right, Alien. They were going to do Alien from the R-rated horror film. The R-rated horror sci-fi movie, Alien. God, could you imagine if they did that? If they made it based on that R-rated, that would have been like a nightmare. Parents would have been so ticked off. Like, you can't sell this to our kids. What are you guys, nuts? So anyway, this is the only one that they released, and oh yeah, it's based on Freddy Krueger. So in a technical sense, this might actually be the first Freddy Krueger action figure ever released. In fact, yeah, I will say it is the first action. Cat throwing up. Yeah, this would be the first Freddy Krueger action figure. There was also like dolls and stuff around the same time, model kits. Freddy was a pretty hot property at the time. He had a TV show that's kind of like an anthology where he hosted it. So he was getting a lot of exposure to kids. Kids were into Freddy. I'd say it's kind of like Pennywise is right now. Like, it's not for kids, but kids are still interested in it, which is fine with moderation, because I mean some of the stuff's a little too messed up for kids, but again, moderation, it's fine. But yeah, for some reason they decided to do Freddy Krueger first instead of maybe a more traditional monster like Dracula or Frankenstein or whatever. So parents were kind of mad about the whole situation, but in retrospect, I mean, I guess it's a neat bit of history. You might notice I'm undressing this toy now. So you check out his hot abs there. This is basically how this works. You take Maxx FX, take off his normal wear, which, let's just like take a look at the regular toy at first. Without the monster stuff, this is just like a Ken doll. It's kind of boring. Apparently the original prototypes were a little bit more detailed looking, more interesting. But I guess to save money they went with this basic situation. I can't get these pants off. We got his regular clothes off, and then you got his Freddy outfit. You can slip that on. This is footage will be about as exciting as me putting clothes on a doll. Some of you might be hearing me say doll, and that's making you a little upset. You're like, hey, Candy Jack, that's an action figure. That's not a doll. Don't be disrespecting. Guys, I don't want to disappoint you too much, but the term action figure was pretty much invented by toy companies so they could sell dolls to boys. I don't dress dolls up too often, to be honest. So I'm a little rusty here. Get his little sweater on. That's not just adorable. All the kids back in 1989 get to put their cute little sweaters and their Freddy Krueger toys. Get to play pretend scenarios where he's slashing teenagers up. This is about as difficult as trying to like put a glove on a toddler. I don't know how many of you have actually had to experience that, but that's a kind of a big deal. Got to get all the individual little digits in the little finger slots, and they just don't understand how gloves work because they're like a toddler. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. This is a little easier, I will admit, but in reality, this isn't really that hard. It's just, I don't know, I'm acting like I have a big cat head on or something, you know. That would be ridiculous, though. I don't do anything that's ridiculous. This is a very serious YouTube channel. Okay, there's Maxx FX now with the boots, the pants, and the sweater on. So he's partially there. Then we take these, got little hand pieces, flip right over his regular hands. Yep, just like that. Then he's got the glove hand right there. Would not be Freddy Krueger without that iconic glove piece. Up next is what I guess in terms of the play feature would be the makeup prosthetics. But this is the halves of the head for Freddy Krueger. So you put these over his regular head and they just snap into place. I'm actually going to undo the Velcro for this because you got to kind of get the neck under there. Got to get all these little things to line up. There we go. Put that Velcro back in place. Then you can top it all off with his little hat. Now, I've seen other people talk about these things, and they usually mention that the hat is kind of like sticky. I think that's if you got one that's in the package and you opened it, which I couldn't imagine getting one of these in the package and opening it, to be honest. Like, this is a toy from 1989. If I had one in the box, I might just leave it that way. I bought this one loose, but I guess if these hats sit in the packaging for too long, they kind of start to deteriorate and get sticky. There you go, I got him all dressed up, and he's ready to do whatever Maxx FX is supposed to do. I don't really get it entirely. I feel like if I had this as a kid, I would just pretend that it was Freddy Krueger. Like, screw the whole Maxx FX thing, it's kind of stupid. Just have a Freddy Krueger toy. That's way more cool. It's simple and to the point. So, in terms of being the first Freddy Krueger action figure, it's not too bad. It's about a G.I. Joe scale. It's about 12 inches, I think. So if you wanted to, like, just slice and dice G.I. Joe, Barbie, whoever, you can do that. It's fun.